Hello, 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 hello. Today is the 17th of November 2023. The time is 7:21 p.m. And I got my feelings hurt. A couple of days ago, I was watching one of the girls that I watches. Actually, she was my favorite. I've been watching her maybe at least 4 years. Um, Anywhere from 3 to 4 years. I've been watching her a while, and she was the first one I started watching. To tell you the truth, and then I started watching other girls, but I watched her a long time before I ever started watching any other fashion vloggers. So she had a new hairstyle, and I gave her a compliment on it. I told her, she looked it made her look sophisticated. So she wrote me back and said, "I know this was supposed to be a compliment, but black women need to stop addressing sophistication with straight hair, something in something sort of like that." And she said some other stuff. So I had to write her back and tell her I've been watching black women wear natural and straight hair for years. I'm 65 years old. I was raised up with the afro. I had a great big afro. So I don't know what her problem is. You got these people that's supposed to be so pro-black, but yet they wear weave. They wear wigs. And this wasn't the first time I complimented her on her hair. I've complimented her on her natural hair. I've complimented her on her wigs. But and I couldn't understand why would she come off on me like that because I complimented her. And I liked it, that hairstyle. That's why I complimented her on it, because she had it like a up ponytail, but it hung down and had a bang, and it just made her look different. And so I looked at this other blogger that I watched, and she had this other girl on there, like she was like doing an interview with her. So this other lady, she designed shoes, and she had an afro. So they started talking about the natural hair and what she thought about, because I guess she used to wear weave all the time or something. I don't wear weave. I don't braid my hair with weave. The only time I wore a wig is when I went bald head. I mean, I went completely bald head. I don't know what the doctor never told me what was the problem. I don't know what the problem. I just lost all my hair, and I had to wear a wig. But I could have just what I was gonna do. I was gonna just shave it all off because I just had little sprigs around my edges. I was just gonna shave it off. Don't do that. I might as well. I was bald head, so I should have just went on ahead and just shaved it off. Now I have all them little sprigs and just got me some nice long earrings. I had to take this earring out because these people was attacking my ear, so it was burning me. But anyway, that's the only time I wore a wig. And I cut my hair down real short and let it grow back. Cause right now it's growing back, and it's natural. I don't even know when the last time I put any chemicals in my hair. Been many, many years, maybe 15, 20 years. I don't know. It's been a long time. So I don't need her to try to school me or educate. That's what she said. That she glad she was able to educate me. I said, honey, you didn't educate me. I need to educate you. Don't get too high and mighty for yourself. Don't get too black when you eat black. Cause I mean, all you gotta do is look in the mirror, and you got a black face. That's all to it. All this pro stuff, this is it's not necessary. You become as racial as the Ku Klux Klans, the KKK, and all the other skinheads and stuff. You'll be just like them. You won't be no different. So I address whether you got straight hair or your regular hair, natural hair. If it's sophisticated to me, it's sophisticated to me. And if you don't want no compliment with weave, stop wearing it. Just that plain and simple. If you so pro-black and so natural, stop wearing somebody else's hair. Stop wearing synthetic hair. Stop with all the fake fingernails and all this kind of stuff. Just stop being fake. Stop being a hypocrite. Because it don't make no sense when somebody can't give you a compliment. And that's all to it. I just said she looks sophisticated. I mean, I've seen her look sophisticated in other things. And I've complimented her on a many of things. I'm not real spoken out, but I have complimented through the years because I've been watching her for years. But I won't watch her no more. I cancel that. I unsubscribe and put not interested. Anybody with that type of personality, I don't have time to watch you. Because you done got a bit too high-minded. And I've been watching other videos also where this lady, I guess she's a prophetess, but she was saying something about God was saying to leave America. Everybody that's able to leave, that have the finances to leave America, to leave America. And those who not financially, just wait on the angels. I'm getting where I want to believe in these prophets and stuff, but I'm seeing too many people that's not. And some of your dreams is not always prophetic. Some of the dreams could be just you, because we have different voices. We hear the voice of God. We hear the voice of our own conscience, our own reasoning, and our own logic. Then you hear the voice of the devil and his kingdom. So we have to make sure that this is God is talking, because I saw another prophet that was saying for us to stay here. So I said, well, wait a minute now. God ain't gonna tell one to tell us to leave and then another to tell us to stay here. So I don't know if God was talking to both of them or what. Or somebody's talking on their own thoughts. The guy said to stay here and create what that he said, a Goshen. I think that's what it was, Goshen. He said for us to build our own Goshen. And but she was saying God said to leave because war is coming to America. I've heard a lot of them say war is coming to America. I used to have these dreams and stuff, but ever since these people started messing with me, putting all this technology in me and implant my brain, my dreams leave me. But when I started recently, I've been having dreams, but they don't stay with me. But I know I be dreaming. At least I know I'm dreaming. But it's started when I started praying in tongues with the video for 2 hours. They've been trying to put me to sleep. I meant to pray last night, and they just knocked me right on out. Cause I reckon they see I'm having no dreams. They don't want me to hear from God. um, and this other guy, what's his name? Is it TW TV or JW TV? He was showing a lot of. There be so much stuff I'm watching to I can't remember all this stuff. But he was showing some military stuff going on. I know he was saying that they have radiation meters, that they supposed to have handheld radiation meters where they can uh, measure radiation and all this type of stuff. But it was uh, showing what people was having demonstrations and people getting knocked down and all kind of stuff. There's just so much going on till you just don't know how safe you can be. But there's just a lot going on. Just a lot. But I'm not gonna be on here real long because um, there's just so much going on, so much until I just don't know how to handle things. Cause there's so much energy in energy, and I think a lot of it's radiation in here. And like at nighttime, like early in the morning, like once I go to sleep and I wake up, it's like this house is just full of this energy. You can see it so much clearer during that time. But that girl really pissed me off though. I said, what in the world made her uh, make that type of comment? Then after I saw the other girl and the two other women, I said, oh, that's where she got that from. They conversation. We as black women, we can wear our hair any which way we want to, and if it's straight and you look sophisticated with straight hair, fine. If you wear your hair natural, because I've seen some beautiful natural hairstyles, beautiful. We own a beautiful black woman. You know, I believe you. Yeah, here now. Okay, and they be trying to beat each other out the door. But I've seen some beautiful natural hairstyles, beautiful, and I've seen some beautiful straight hair. And some with weave, some with their own hair, but we like some. So we don't have to stick with nappy hair, cause we can do our hair all kind of ways. So nobody gonna put me in a box. Not nobody. If they want to be pro-black, stop being a hypocrite. Stop wearing weave altogether. Even when you get your hair braid your own hair. Don't put no weave in it. Because that's not your natural hair. That's something that comes from somewhere, something that you brought. So don't you women that want to be a pro-black, be pro-black. And pro-black don't mean that you got to wear your hair natural. So somebody need to get some sense. Well, she'll never see my face on her page again. Well, not my face, my name. Because I don't deal with ignorance. That's why when people come on my page sideways, I block them. Because I don't have time. The stuff I'm going through, I don't have time for foolishness. And I don't have time for people to think they're so highly intelligent till they just ignorant. Because that was just real ignorant. Because I don't just put sophisticated with straight hair. I've seen some beautiful natural hair. It was their hair, not no weave. And then talking about just want to educate. Girl, you cannot educate me. I'm 65 years old. I done lived and seen all kind of stuff. I done seen us when we was all afros, and I done seen it when we went to the relaxers and then to the weave. I done lived it and still living it. Cause I done had afro. I done had the the relaxer. I ain't really never been really into weave, but I have had weave in my hair, but not a lot because my hair is long, you know. And it used to be a whole lot long. I used to have hair that go at least halfway, way past my shoulders. I just cut it off, Hair ain't that much to me. Just like now, I cut it off in a minute because I like it short because I don't have to do much to it. Just put my little cream in it and Do my little finger thing, and there it is. That's it. That's all I have to do. And it just curl right on up. So no, I didn't appreciate what she said to me. Then how she know I was black? I ain't got no picture. She must have went to my page. Lord have mercy. I tell you, boy, we black people, we have gone through some stuff. We don't had they don't erase our history. We don't, and now they're trying to erase us. Not just our history, just erase us. Like we don't, like we make where we never existed. Lord Jesus, help us, Lord. And it just make me wonder the reason why some people got such a hatred for black people and try to whitewash our history because our Savior came through a black womb, a womb of color. Because I don't know how dark she was. I knew she wasn't white, but a woman of color womb, and that's why they want to get rid of the black women and the women of color. Because there's a lot going on where women of color are being missing, and the one that ain't being missing, they doing horrible stuff to us. Horrible stuff to us. But they can't erase Jesus' history. He done been born. He done came through that womb. He not coming back through another one. Not coming back through another one. So they might well hang that up. I did see a video where this guy from Africa, from Nigeria, and he said he went to the doctor, and the doctor told him he was a Jew. And he telling the doctor, no, I'm not no Jew. And the doctor telling him, yeah, you are a Jew. You from Nigeria, aren't you? You from the Igbo or something, some kind of name he said. He said, yeah. He said, you's a Jew. Even though even they know that, they know the truth. It's us that's just finding out the truth. But I had been saying, even before I even got into the church, like God was giving me stuff even before, because I had started writing this paper on about black people. I don't know what I did with it, but it was just stuff was just coming to me, and I didn't have no proof or nothing. I didn't have no books to tell me this stuff. But I remember when I first got into church, and when I would read scripture, God would start talking to me and letting me know things. And when I would go back to church and tell them, what God had revealed them, they'll start laughing at me. So I started doubting myself, that I was hearing from God. But I was hearing from, because later on through the years, I started hearing other preachers say the same thing. I said, well, I was right. I won't, they just didn't know. Just because a person is a minister or a pastor, whatever, and been there for a long, they don't mean they know the scripture. So there's a lot of things that we learning, even about America, because I kept saying, when I see the ancient Indians, people that they call Indians, and they were always a dark brown, but they had that long straight hair. But then I realized they were dark brown, but they were still mixed. They weren't full blooded because they had them started mixing them. Because the people that was here, original here, with black people, dark, even darker than them, because when they way back, the first people that would come, because Columbia wasn't the first person to come here. And the first people that would come here to America, this is who they saw were dark, like black people. They just didn't call themselves Indians. Just like Africa won't name Africa. America won't name America. You know. So people just have to, you know, there might be some white people don't want to hear that and don't want to believe it. But you need to start questioning your own history, who you are, and where you come from. Because we all come from the same people. So to be prejudiced and think that your race is better than our race, you better keep looking. Because we all come from the same place. You know, some people catch an attitude. Don't want to hear what you got to say, but that's on them. That's them not learning. They want to make it seem that black people are so dumb and ignorant and subhuman, but they knowledge came from black people. They were taught by black people. Black people just didn't patent it. Some of the first medicine and stuff was by black people. So what people need to stop doing is treating us like we just subhuman, like we just ain't worth nothing, because a lot of that, what y'all know, come from the learning from black people. And but don't, you know, some of all the learning that they got from Egypt won't good. It all won't good, because there was a lot of demonic stuff going on too. That's where that black magic and all this kind of stuff come through, because they were dealing with other creatures, other beings. There's a lot of stuff that we don't know. A whole lot of stuff that we don't know, but other people know, because they had took us from a place where we went to for safety, and when they took us from the land where we felt safe, they wouldn't allow black people to read. You know, if they found out you was reading, learning, they will beat the crap out of you, tie you to a tree and whoop you like you is an animal, worse than an animal, because they never beat the animals like that. Beat them to death. Especially the white women would beat the black babies to death, and then the mother, you know, had to took it. And that's what I keep wondering about that. You know, they want with so many white people on the plantation, and all them black people, where they'll just stand there and watch another black person get tied to a tree and whooped. I mean, I don't understand that. I don't understand that, when they could have overrode, but some of them might have got shot, might have got killed, but these got them too. They still would have got them and been free. It's some crazy stuff. We don't. Our people don't went through some stuff. Still going through it. But now you got black people joining in with the torture. Instead of them thinking, how can we outbeat them? How can we outdo them? Instead of turning on our own. So when they shut down America, they shut down the earth. When they open things back up, where you can go into stuff to the store buying seeds, I got plenty of seeds. I just don't want to plant on this land. I really don't want to plant my trees, but I don't know how long it'll take those trees to bear fruit. I just pray that the seed be some good whenever we leave from here. But that's what people should start doing. Learning how to can, learning how to do, preserve. I did start canning, but I stopped because I thought about all this electrical, this energy and stuff in here is getting in the food. I don't know if I want to eat it because it's sitting out in jars, but this stuff go through glass. So I don't know. I just want to leave from here. Oh, excuse me. Sometimes you don't need to have a lot of book knowledge. Common sense will take you far. And that's what we need, common sense. And put our common sense in action. And people need to stop being so selfish and self-centered and only thinking about self. We pull together, we can. I've been looking at this show that come on now, Building Up Black Wall Street, because these people had everything, all black. They had bank, they had a hospital, they had a church, they had everything that a town would have. And hateful white people came and burned it down and killed the people. So there's still some people that got away. I looked at one show where the lady said that they went up under the house. But even if you go up under the house, you still could got burned up. But they said somebody snitched, came through the house telling people to leave because they coming to burn down the town. So some people took heed to it. Some of them, I guess, didn't. But you see, we can still build up again and just be watchful. So we see a bunch of people coming, we start shooting. That's why they want to take the guns from us, so we can't fight back. And they steady building direct energy weapons because they got something that's big. We deal with the lower part of the direct energy, but they got the big old thing that they can hit you from afar. Putting all this mess up in the sky and it falling down, and you got stuff coming up from under the ground. We don't know what's all up under there. We have no idea what all they doing underground. But we can still build up, and we just have to figure things out as we go and be watchful. They have to have a tower on every corner of the land of the town. Have a tower so that you can see each direction that they come in. 4 towers. Might need 6. Have it in the middle. You might need it. If they'll do it one, they'll do it twice. They don't tell them all the things that's been done that people don't even talk about. There's so much evil that's been done. And it's going to continue doing till Jesus comes. So we don't need to fight with each other. We need to try to stand together. So I'm going to end this. I got off my car. That thing will bother me. It will bother me. I mean, I felt some kind of way after she did that. It really bothered me. Because I've complimented her on her wigs. I've complimented her on her braids. I've complimented her on her clothes because she wear beautiful clothes, but they just too expensive for me. But I like watching them. I just like learning the fashion. But I watch other people because I like the way they dress too. I don't care about them clothes. I just like looking at, how they style and stuff. Some stuff I probably wouldn't wear because where I'm going to go to wear something that fancy. But they wear some nice clothes. This one girl, I complimented her how she dressed. She said she dresses her husband because he didn't have a fashion style. And I complimented her, that she do a wonderful job dressing him and herself. I love the way she dressed. And I don't know what if he, I can't figure out what color he is. He's real light skinned, but she's from Africa. And he don't really talk with an accent. But don't mean that he not from somewhere else though, cause some people be from somewhere else, but they don't have that accent. They 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 probably have one that get around they people if they from Africa, get around the people from Africa. But some people try not to talk with their accent. Like I don't have no choice. I had people from other country ask me, "You from North Carolina?" And I done lived in the city where this is here to stay. Here to stay. Ain't going nowhere. I done lived in DC, I done lived in Maryland, lived in Virginia. Well, anyway, I done got it out. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post this. I can't remember if that guy name is JW or TW TV. It's one or the other, but he got some interesting stuff that he's talking about. A lot of interesting things. I'm feeling weird. I don't know if I'm acting weird or not, but I'm feeling weird. I got to work on my neck because they done drooped it down. Got me looking like I don't have a neck. But I'm feeling weird right about now. So they doing something to me about. Um, like I said, they don't never stop. These people they're so evil. They have to be possessed. I really hope they are possessed. Because I would hate to think that natural human being is this mean. I can give them an excuse that they were possessed. That they were possessed. That's why they were so mean. So I guess they some people just that mean. So I am, my last time saying I'm getting ready to close down.